Hello everyone. Welcome back. ah, yeah. Welcome back to another gravy stream where we're starting off strong. Clearly. Yeah. Today we're gonna be checking out some Palworld. And yeah, I'm not sure if the volume settings are good or on it or not. Might need to be pumped up a little bit, or it might be a little quiet. But yeah. As you can see, I've played this game before, uh, a little bit, but yeah, whatever. uh, well, I don't think they can because it's Palworld. So unless they own Palworld in 10 years, which I sincerely doubt that they ever would, but because I don't think that the Palworld team really likes Nintendo, to be honest. Okay, let's see here. Most things are going to stay the same, except we're gonna boost the XP rate just a little bit, because otherwise we're probably never gonna get to the end game. We might not ever get to the end game anyways, but it'll take a million years if it's just base XP. I feel like there's like another setting or two that I'm not a hugest fan of, but maybe I just like cranking out extra items and stuff, much like in Valheim, just like boosted item drop rate, but oh, yeah. Normally I kind of drop the egg rate to the egg timer to. It's normally at 2. Let's put it to 1. That'll help our eggies hatch a little bit faster. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have skills that drop when we die, so that's not that big of a deal. Sure, let's have additional bases that we would maybe just use for teleports, but I doubt that we'll actually have that many. I normally don't use that many, normally, from what I remember. It's been a while since I've played. I think I do also normally increase the number of pals working at a base as well, but we can leave it at 15. I think we can change these settings later. So options for randomization are randomized by region and completely random. I don't think I'm gonna do randomizer, but random is fun. So yeah, only 2 settings that we changed, I think, right? 3 settings? 3 settings. We increased XP by 50%, dropped egg incubation by 50%, and we have more bases than normal. But otherwise, pretty standard. Yes, character customization. It's fine. We'll just go with this real quick. Like that. I feel like they haven't really touched character customization since they since they launched this game. I like these eyes. These eyes are cool. Could also do cat eyes, but whatever. Yeah. I think I normally do this, and I just kind of a little bit of a darker skin tone. Everything else is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Puh! Make a baddie so I can edge to this later. I don't even, Logar. I don't think you can make, air quotes, a baddie in this game, but, By the way, how's the game volume? Is the game volume okay? Little loud, little quiet? They changed this area back here though. It seems okay. Alright. Yeah, it looks okay on OBS, but sometimes gotta be careful because looks can be deceiving. Fair enough. I don't think it's gonna get too much louder than this, but... Oh, hello lag. Please go away. But yeah, this whole area used to be like open, and you could come down like here and like get yourself killed. Good times. I mean, you still can, I guess, but I think that you could walk up those stairs and around there, and it would go through, and it doesn't do that anymore. But the reason I normally come and check down here is because there's normally an egg somewhere around there. And we need a little bit of wood, a little bit of stone. Very typical standard survival games. So for right now, let's build ourselves a workbench. So we need 5 wood for a club. I definitely want to get either a pickaxe or stone axe really quickly. I mean, realistically we want both, but gosh, what is my inventory button in this game? Ah, tab. Okay. I have to like check sometimes because I change the buttons and stuff for different games. So like my inventory in like Diablo 4 is like C, but in Valheim it's like N. Some other games like I use I. It just depends. All right, tech stuff. Pal spears, yes. Pal box, yes. Campfire, we're gonna need that. Chests, yep. We'll need a little bit of everything, but we will eventually level up. Okay, so we do about the same damage to a tree with our fists that we do with a pickaxe, so No need to waste durability. Wait, is the workbench losing durability for me using it? Because if so, that's kind of new. There we go. Tech. Yeah, we need a little bit of everything, but some things are a little bit more of a priority, I think. $987. Is it because it's exposed? I don't remember workbenches like randomly losing durability. That's weird. Alright, and it's stat points. I feel like normally I kind of do stamina and like carry weights. I don't know. We're kind of just winging it here. Okay. Make a few pal spheres so we can catch a few pals. And then oh, well, I wasted one. I forget how to. Oh, there's. Okay. It's B and then C for disassembly mode. Okay. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played. Alright, so we came down here to check and see if there was an egg, and I don't see one. Yeah, sometimes it's up there on like that little section. I think there's a pretty solid place to build a starter base somewhere around here. It's like kind of cut off from most things, so it's pretty defensible from raids pretty early. But I probably want to build in a different area that's not just Starter Island. It looks like we were not lucky enough to be blessed by an egg. Not that we can hatch eggs for a while anyways, but, you know, sometimes it's helpful just to get them early. Ah, well, there's an egg here, though. Huh. And these little wind things are very new. I have never seen these before. How... I don't have a glider. Will I die if I take this? I don't know. Okay. Phew. I wasn't sure if I could get on this ledge or not. We might have taken a bad fall there. Yeah, this place. I think I've built down there where that Captiva is before. I think that spot is pretty good. Because I don't think that there's a way for raids to path through on the other side over there, and I'm pretty sure they can't path through this little rocky area either, so I think that's a good base location. But also up here is very flat, and there's a lot of nodes, so technically this would be a good place too. Probably would end up being a fairly small base on the whole, though. It's not like a lot of room up here. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. This spot, however, much bigger. And there's metal node. And a little fire egg with our name on it. And a pal sphere to make up for the one that just randomly threw at the ground. Alright, so I went and kind of picked up a bunch of stuff, which isn't like necessarily the most important thing for starting, to be honest. We do probably want to figure out where the heck we're gonna stay, and to do that, we can do a little respawn trick that you wouldn't be able to do in hardcore, but we're not playing hardcore, so basically if you get yourself killed, you have like different spawn locations that you can go from, and this will help us kind of unlock the other islands early on without having to kind of do different travel methods. Well, I guess that's fine, because what I want to do is build a box here anyways. And stash our stuff in it for right now, because we're not taking our stuff with us. But also, it's almost nighttime. There we go. Right click to deposit. Need more wood. I guess we can also pick up some starter stuff from this guy. A castaway. Been a while since someone who didn't stink of pals washed up here. This island is a living hell. People akin with aren't with us any longer. Those damn pals ate every one of them. Be careful out there. Here, take some basic supplies. You need to toughen up. You need to toughen up if you want to survive out there. Oh, well yeah, that was the wood that we needed. I do kind of wish they had given you an option for like a random spawn, potentially in like the custom settings, because that'd be fun. At least for just, you know, like the random locales. You know what? I think that if we... Oh, does that trick still works? Okay, so when you transfer like items that will go bad from like one spot to another, they reset their timers. Okay, so don't remember what the best way to murk yourself is in the early game. Pretty sure that you can do it in the back. But you have to normally like jump off like a few times. I'm not sure if there's a good spot here where we'll take a bunch of fall damage. The other option, I guess, would be to You know what? I have an idea. We'll go harass the local mammoth. That'll be our way of sending ourselves to the afterlife, as it were. And by afterlife, I mean just respawning. I think that the first time I ever played this game, I built next to that waterfall, kind of in this area here. It wasn't bad, but it's not really very protected from raids. But it's a good starter spot, I think. Egg. Yeah, these little like little wind springs are pretty cool. I like those. Very helpful for getting up some of these cliffs. Kind of makes me wonder like where else in the world they are. What a cremise. I think those are kind of rare actually on the starter island, so. Or you're gonna beat one up. Come here, you. Yeah. Our first pal. Definitely not an Eevee. Huh. Veteran pal tamer. I don't remember an NPC being over here. I say that I think the cremise is rare, and then it's like, oh look, there's one there, there's one there, there's two more over there. Yeah, so much for being rare, right? Hello, veteran pal tamer. When you faint, you'll drop some of the items you were carrying, but a pillar of light will mark the spot so you can easily find them. You can pick up your items by touching any part of the pillar. If you use a flying pal to reach it from above, you can safely retrieve them. Keep that in mind. Okay. I actually didn't know that you could like touch the pillar in the air. Today I learned. I see like a person in a green dress. I don't remember that being a thing. Yeah, no, that NPC is new. The Worrywart Farmer. See, this guy, I remember this guy being here. That character was never there before. Interesting. New things. Oh, egg. Don't mind me. I get very easily distracted with all of the shinies. It's a pretty big dark egg, too. I wonder what it could be. We'll have to find out later. Oh, are you an adventurer? Perfect timing. Could you deliver this special dish to a nearby settlement for me? Give it to the super dependable looking one. You'll recognize them right away. What? Why don't I take it myself? Well, it's just that the dish smells so good that pals keep swarming me, and I can't get anywhere near the place. So please, I'm counting on you. Just make sure the pals don't eat it on the way. I didn't ask for this, but I guess we're doing it. You're a new face. Don't tell me. An outsider? Not that it matters to me. Now that you're on this island, why not try and catch some pals? You can get extra XP for capturing up to 12 of the same kind, you know? You know what they say, pal tamers get stronger the more pals they capture. Here, take this. It's dangerous to go alone. I mean, got high hopes for you. Alright, whatever. So, presumably, I guess that it's not gonna show me where the mission is supposed to go. Oh, here we go. So I can track this. Okay. Ah. I don't think that these types of quests were implemented yet the last time that I played, so it's interesting. Basically tells you how to get to the first like major settlement where you have shops and stuff. I guess that will do that. Probably a good idea anyways, because night is coming and scouting out the new areas in the cold is a little rough. You're lucky, Pingullet. Too lazy to beat you up. It's kind of funny, like, you start off with all these, like, you know, cute little pals or whatever, and, they don't really seem that menacing or scary, right? But then it's like all the NPCs are talking about this like it's a horror film, where it's like, ah, I watched some wild Cativa eat my friend bit by bit. And you look at the Cativa and you're like, how? A little bit of a funny disconnect, I feel like, but I don't know. It feels like this game is kind of intended to be a little bit more lighthearted and silly. Hunting for Lift Monk effigies. That biz is always fun. I wish that normal types were a little bit better. They seem like they're a little bad in this game. Mostly because they have a weakness and they're not strong against anything. Alright, well, there's the settlements, and I think that... Whoa, what's going on over there? That's something I've never seen before. Huh. This Tiefent and Cativa are being little weirdos, but what is going on here? I can't throw a Pal Spear at this. Is this part of the Terraria stuff? Am I gonna die for touching these? I had to check. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. I wonder if there's like a special item or something that you have to get before you can interact with a bunch of the Terraria stuff. I didn't like look at that update like at all. So I just know that there's a crossover with Terraria, and I have no idea what all is part of it. Ah, yes. The training dummy. This NPC's new. Your eyes are no ordinary ones. The gaze sharp as that of a hunter. Truly remarkable. I have a task I wish to entrust to someone of your skill. The mad ones who disturb this land, and the lives that have overrun it. I ask that you hunt them down. Rest assured, I do not ask for free labor. A fair reward will be properly prepared for you. Once you have finished the hunt, return to me once more. Alright then. And, yeah, we're cold. Dot, dot, dot. Standing right next to a fire. Still freezing. Okay. We're gonna need a torch so that we don't die. And I guess the quest is up here. Back to build menu is backspace. Okay. Workbench. Oh, hey, there's a little garden out here. I don't think that was there before. So yeah, until we get clothes, warmer clothes, we're gonna have to have a torch out so we don't die. There we go. There's a whole little farmer out here too. Oh, I haven't seen you around before. Say, would you mind doing me a favor? If you have a pal that can water crops, could you give it to me? There used to be plenty of water pals around here, but there aren't many left. Some shady group came through and took nearly all of them, including my hard-working little pal who always helped me with my fields. Lend me a hand and I'll make sure you're properly rewarded. Interesting. Interesting. And that's a Vixie. I think the Vixie are good for the early game. I might want to catch that. So yeah, these all like new quests and things are interesting. Okay. I have no idea where that sphere went, but whatever. We got it in the end. I do wish that I could zoom out a little bit further, though. Yeah, not the special dish. We're not eating that. We're eating our bread. I have already forgotten if I actually got the teleport or not. Oh, spark it. I mean, we're here to catch pals, right? Back here, you. I suppose that we're also technically here to do quests, because those are new and interesting, and I've never done them before. Hey, Mozzarina. Oh my gosh. That's wonky. Alright. Once delivered, your items will be gone for good. Yes. What's this? Is that for me? It smells absolutely wonderful. Thanks, I'll savor every bite. Okay. Now I have to go back to the farmer, I guess. And I did get the teleports. Ooh, daydreams. So I'm guessing that these are like bosses because I guess these pals belong to the village here? So I guess that theoretically you could steal these, but it would be stealing. That's interesting. I don't think that these pals and like the little farms and stuff were here before. I think those are new. Humph. I am the chief judge of the World Pal exhibition. Came to this region to see Liftmonk, but it got away. I will give you the honor of showing me Liftmonk. You may thank me later. Right. Right. Okay, so let's keep going. Stamina, carry weight for right now. Sun is starting to come up from the looks of it. But yeah. So back to the task at hand. We'll turn in our quests. We'll go stash our stuff, and then yeah, we'll bully the mammoth a little bit. And by bully the mammoth, I mean probably get bullied by the mammoth, but whatever. Should probably catch a plant bully too while we're here. This will help with our farm whenever we start getting ready. And like I said, I can't help picking up the shinies. We got bread. And we'll get that Liftmonk after you later. It's not going anywhere. Oh, there's a spirits. I'm gonna call it a spirit spring, I guess. That's what they're called in Elden Ring, but that's cool that there's one over there on the beach.
Huh?
So the pals couldn't resist the smell of my special dish after all, but I really appreciate you getting it there safely. Thank you so much. We got some cheeseburgers and some money. Actually, we got a pretty good amount of money too. 2,500. It's nothing to shake a stick at. Wait, did that just use my stat and not actually increase my carry weight? Wasn't my carry weight already at 400? I feel like I just got scammed. Sus. Alright, anyways. Alright, so burgers, egg. I think the other egg that we had spoiled. Such is life, I suppose. Wood. I guess we're building another chest. And we have the whole day to figure out where the heck we're gonna live. Okay, so pretty sure that the way that this works is we'll keep our equipped gear with us when we die, just not our inventory. But we'll have to see. And we start by bullying this mammoth. You guys know that scene in Men in Black, where Kay is like harassing the big bug alien, and he's like, "Eat me! Eat me!" That's basically what we're doing here. Dropped all items and equipment. Okay. It might be... Oh, did they change it? Oh, interesting. Okay, so they got rid of the other spawns. Or maybe I had to enable an option. I'm not sure. Alright, well, we did that for no reason then. Such is life, I suppose. It's okay. No mammoths, no Mammorests were injured in the making of this stream VOD recording. Also, I'm a goober because I should teleport. Alright then. Gotta do things the old-fashioned way. Which isn't my favorite way of going about doing things, but whatever. Melpacas. Okay, so even though it punked us once, I think that as long as we don't attack the mammoth, that it won't bother us. I'm not sure though. Either way, I still need to get my stuff away from it, so... Hello, mammoth. Pardon me. You mind, not, like, spawn camping my gear? Thank you. Alright, so in that case... basically just need to find a place to live and set up our PAL box. I'm not sure what, like, other good starting spots there are around here. Normally I've kind of poked around at, like, the other islands and such, so... There's a few spots around here to get, like, random eggs and things like that. I do wish we could build on the water. That would have been cool. So unless they changed mechanics, I don't think that we can build in water. Get some skill fruits, because why not? If I remember correctly, yeah. I think like this, like the lowest level boss that you can find. You'll chill it. Everybody's favorite icy noodle. Oh, that is a dangerous critter right there. Yeah, yeah. That's a whole group of dire howls. We are not messing with that. Well, it took them a little while, but the doggos are doing doggo things. Wonder what they're being all fussy about. Yeah, look at that boy walking. Look at that noodle walk. Eventually, we will poke that chillet, but not right this second. What we need to do is find a base locale, and maybe beat up this lift monk a little bit. Hey, back here. If you go over there, you will die. And I probably will too. Alright, well. Maybe not. I guess the dire howls don't care about the lift monk. Kinda weird that it didn't, like, initiate combat, though. I feel like even, like, pals that try to run away, normally you get, like, combat music and stuff. This, I think, is locked. Yeah, we don't have a key for that yet. So level 1 teeth it. Nice. Might as well just kind of speed it up a little bit. Oh, wait, we don't have any pal spheres. Alright, well. Already committed. I'm sorry, T-Fin. A little sorry. Not sorry. Not sorry enough to not kick your lifeless body around for the lulz, but it's so silly that you can do this. It's mean, but it's funny. Alright, don't worry about it, guys. It's, yeah. Don't do that to real things, by the way. Just it's a video game, so there's a mild excuse, but you know. Be nice to your pets, guys. And be nice to other people's pets too. Even if they're potentially annoying or bothering you. Give them a pass. Do. I could see a cool base location being out here on the beach somewhere, possibly. What is this? It's like, looks like a beach towel, but like, why is it kind of just randomly over here? I don't remember that being there. Very possible that it's been there, but unsure. Oh hey, it's one of the Froggy Boys. Crojiro. I didn't know that you could find those guys so early in the game. I thought those were like a later game thing. Okay, if we pick a fight with this one, will it kill us? Don't know. Gonna find out. Don't need to risk our pals. Not afraid to get my hands dirty. I'd also kind of forgotten that dodging was a thing. That's a very important mechanic in this game. I can't tell where his hit point is, where his weak point is. Feels like I'm hitting him in the head and it's just like not critting, but then sometimes it crits. Ooh, we got some cloth. Might actually be able to make some clothes at some point. Ah, yes, the oil rigs. I didn't really mess around with those too much the last time that I played, but they were out the last time I played. I mean, this position won't be very defensible from raids, like at all, but seems like a pretty decent spot. Not the most flat in the universe, but a lot of real estate out here. We got the beach, so we can, you know, go for a stroll whenever we feel like it. I don't think that there's really any super aggressive pals out here either. I think most of these guys are passive. Except that guy. Those guys are aggressive. At least I think Nightwings are aggressive. Not 100% sure. Yeah, deer just run away. What is this going on out here in the water? It looks like a barrel or something. Okay, hold on. New thing. Gotta investigate. Requires riding a water pal and equipping a fishing rod. Oh, this is a fishing spot. Okay. That's cool. That's a mechanic that I haven't gotten to play around with yet. The other thing about building over here would be we're pretty close to the oil rig thing, so that could be cool. Although I don't... I think that's the small one, and I don't think that we can do anything like with it until level 30 or higher, or something like that. It's a pretty like high level-ish type thing from what I recall. We'll also be pretty close to chill it out here. Hunger. Can't be having that. Yeah, I don't think I want to build out over there. I don't remember how, like, building a base works with, like, nodes and stuff anymore. I don't remember if there's, like, a way to clear them permanently, or if you would, like, keep getting them. But I don't want a bunch of trees growing in the middle of our base, so... But also, can we build... I'm not sure if we can build around like a building like this. No, we totally can. Okay, so that's not going to stop us from building. That's convenient. Pretty sure that we can't, like, build into it, though. Foundations. Yeah, overlaps with another object or character. Can't build here. Okay, yeah, so we can't really use this as part of our base. Kinda wish they would, change that a little bit. Like, let us use some of the natural buildings here. I see shinies. So yeah, thinking that's probably somewhere out there on that beach in that wide open area is probably the best bet for right now. I've also come to realize we've done very little palling and very much worlding right now. Feel like this is just part of how I play the game. Don't worry about it, everything's fine. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna be home sweet home. Somebody in our party is probably good at helping us make stuff, right? Right? Handiwork, spark it. Froggy boy. Froggy boy. Alright, Kojiro. And now we have home. And from what I recall, it's like really annoying to build around the PAL box. So, let's do something like that. There we go. Aw, come on. Interesting. Okay. Weird. So the left control alignment mode change is interesting. Huh. Doesn't really help us, but... Leap stance? I don't know what this is. Oh, snap! That's cool! I didn't know we could do that. So we can use Crojiro to basically get a little bouncy pad wherever we want. Okay, so I'm starting to see some of our circle here. Pretty big circle. We are very quickly running out of daylight though, so... Find a place for our campfire. Get that built. We can bake some berries. Is that gonna cook on its own? It is, okay. And then we can make it go a little bit faster. Go ahead and just nom on that. Oh wow, we have a wandering merchant already. Let's go see what they have to offer. Hello there. Got a lineup of pals eager to work under a pal tamer. There's a recruitment fee, of course. Care to take a look? Yeah, sure. He's got a Swee. Yeah, okay. I'm not particularly interested in a Swee. Alright, so... Fun thing is, you can fast travel from PAL boxes. Part of why bases are really important, because they can give you fast travel locations in places you wouldn't normally have them. Let's get all of our stuff. Can probably fit everything in our bag. Yeah. Do. But yeah, we'll have to set up some walls and fortifications since we're in a very vulnerable place. Let's start off with... Let's get a wood chest down, at least close by. Now mind you, I have absolutely zero plans for anything. We're just kind of, we're just winging it. Oh, we lost one of our burgers. Darn. That's a little bit of a shame. Such is life, though. So one of the cool things about Palworld is, once you get like a base down and you have like inventory boxes, like storage boxes and stuff, you can just like pull items from the boxes. But it has to be within the circle of the base. I'm not gonna have like things like in a particular order right here for right now, but Yeah, we'll get some sort of organization around later. Oh my gosh, stop putting rocks in there, you little turd. There's a perfectly good box with stones right there. Yeah, automation. Alright, so then, let's get in a few workbenches and stuff here. The little hoppy boy is a little bit slow though, isn't he? Boing, boing. Did I grab arrows or did I put those away? I have them on me. Okay. Alright, what else we got? Ditching the club because we have arrows. Are we out of wood already? Looks like it. Okay, interesting. Bet there's some like weird thing where it's like if you put like a foundation down or something where a node used to be, then it won't regrow. I don't know. I'd have to look into it. You know what? We should also look into our tech tree. Yep, so these will be very important, for sure. Also parachutes. Berry plantation, that'll be important for actually feeding our pals. Which is something that we do want to do. Don't know if I want to learn the common shield or not. Might be a good idea at the very least. It's a little bit of extra protection for us, but the parachute is going to be the most important thing probably. I really do wish that you didn't have to hold down the button for crafting. Like, it'd be nice if it were just a toggle, so that you could keep your hands free. It's not like you can walk away, like, from the thing, keep it going, right? So it's like, why are they gonna force you to hold the button down? Maybe I was supposed to... You know what? Hold on. Cancel this. How much? We have enough cloth for the cloth outfit. Let's make some clothes so that we're not reliant on the torch to stay warm. At least at night. Alright. We're clothed. Should be able to walk out here without getting cold now. Yeah. Okay, so we need the ranch. The ranch. There we go. Need fiber for the ranch. Got it. Okay. I absolutely deleted that land ball. That did so much damage. I was not prepared for that. Well then. Something about that noise is very satisfying. About the tree, like, breaking down and stuff. Kinda reminds me of, like, Rust. And, let's see here. So, if I take half of this, drop it. We should be able to come pick this back up real quick, and that's probably faster than walking all the way. Probably. You know what, let's take all of the perishables and kind of put them all in one locale. Oh my gosh, this frog. Frog, why are you like this? Yeah, we'll try to keep an eye on these for right now and get those swapped over every few minutes or so. And our weapon's broken. Oh my gosh. Buttons. Okay. That's weird. Okay, so maybe the bench was taking damage because it wasn't inside of a PAL base? Because this one's inside the PAL base and it's not taking any damage now. That makes sense. The deterioration. Okay. Okay. Think I'm picking up what you're putting down, game. Ah, a little too wide there. There we go. Something very satisfying, at least to me, for these like menial chores. I know that not everybody's a fan of them, but I like it. I like just the basic chopping trees, finding rocks. Do-do-do-do. Kind of therapeutic, in a way. Should probably also pull our frog back in. Doesn't really... He's not really doing anything right now, so he doesn't really need to be out. Alright, plenty of wood. So let's get some stone then. Okay, so I think that Vixie Well, working at the ranch will get us, like, PAL spheres. And... yeah, let's give our ranch pals a nice view of the ocean. Oh gosh, we're gonna be here in a minute. I don't even think that we have another, like, handicraft pal to help us out with this, so it's literally just me and Kojiro. Sorry, Krojiro. But yeah, I think that Vixie is pal spheres when assigned to the ranch. Cremis, I do believe, should give us wool, though, if I'm not mistaken. And that'll be really helpful for the early game. We have a water pal and a little plant pal to maintain the garden. So they can do infinite berries. And then we just need to make sure that we have somebody who can transport as well. So we're looking at like 4 pals, probably. And we want to have, working here. So yeah, we're gonna have to complete our first couple of missions to expand our pal base to accommodate that many pals. And we need to make enough pal beds. Which might require wool. Let's see. Is that, it's under infrastructure, right? Okay, it's just this. Doot, 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 doot. Not even sure if Krojiro is actually reducing the time it takes to complete that. Look, 20 seconds to 12 seconds. It's like it went up when Krojiro started working on it. I hope that this is just decided to be a feature rather than a bug. It's probably a bug. Okay, so thank you, Krojiro. Yeah, let's get Cremis here into the base. Pick Cremis up. You are here. Build a shoddy bed. Alright, I'll probably move this though. Build it indoors on a foundation with a roof. Alright, alright. Funny thing is that you can literally just like build a foundation, a singular wall, and a roof. That's all you need. Yeah, I'll probably move the bed later. I feel like the last time that I played, I didn't even really make like a house. I think I literally just had this, and that was like my house. but we'll try to build something a little bit more extravagant than this. It's just it's a lean-to, all right? It's just a little temporary lean-to. All right, build the feed box. Yeah, that's kind of important, huh? You know what? We'll kind of build it a little bit more over here. We'll probably reorganize all this stuff and, you know, change it and whatnot, so don't worry about it too much, but I think we should probably build a couple of berry plantations. And then, yeah, setting up the berry plantations will keep our pals nice and fed forever. At least to start off with. Eventually we'll get into more things and upgraded stuff to make sure that they're getting nice, good sanity food. Thank you, Krojiro. Okay, so we upgrade base again. Deploy a work pal to the base. Yeah, we were gonna do that. So, Gumas? Oh, we didn't catch a water pal. Okay, right. Oh, well, Krojiro isn't he? Well, he has transport, so all right. Sparkit is our duder now. Build a pal gear workbench, and then build a statue of power. Yep, okay. Well, before we do that, ow. Oh, you little fuck. I need to set all these pals on passive. I don't want these guys fighting. Because of stuff like that. I'm just trying to catch a penguin, and everybody was like, let's murder the penguin! Yeah, I gotta fix that. I don't remember how to do that though, honestly. Trust. A measure of a pal's trust in humans. Rises or falls depending on how a pal is treated. Higher trust increases the pal's stats. Interesting. That's a new mechanic that I didn't know about. Okay. And the doggos are being doggos. Wait, did they change Vixie to coins? Oh, sometimes digs up items. Okay. I see. So it's not just guaranteed pal spheres, but it's probably sometimes pal spheres. Fair enough. Alrighty. What? The little penguin body. It's like he's still swimming. Come on, get out of here, you. Don't need your little floppy bod bothering me and my pals. Okay, let's see the tech tree. Crusher we will need eventually. We're almost to the hot and cold outfits, which will be nice. Let's see, nails. Don't remember if making the feathered hairband is worth it or not, but it might be. 3-shot bow is where we want to be. I probably could have skipped the regular bow, but it is what it is. Yeah, metals. Metals will be where we're at soon enough. Where is the fishing rod? Beginner fishing set, level 15. Oh, that's adorable! It's a little, like, chillet lure. Beginner friendly fishing rod and bait set. Once you craft both, you'll be able to fish for pals near bodies of water. Interesting. Oh, maybe that's what those the like sparkly things in the village were. Like maybe that was like a fishing spot. They have let loose the hounds of war, and by that I just mean the doggos were let outside. Probably why they were barking so much. They were ready to go run about and run amok. Okay, let's see here. We got some lamb balls, which are one thing. Not what I'm looking for though. I do remember there were some tansies about. Little grass monkey. And I believe that they can plant, so I think it'd be good to have a couple of planters and a couple of waterers, but our base is pretty small right now, so we might not need that many. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that the pals are still... Jeez, lamb balls are super weak. I guess the pals are still set on aggressive. I don't actually want them fighting things, but I don't know how to stop them. Yeah, details ain't it. Yeah, I don't actually know how to stop my pals from punking everybody. Maybe I have to look at Krojiro, hit 4. No, that ain't it. I probably need the command box. Or the command station. Which is when? Yeah, the monitoring stand. It's not till level 14. It's gonna be a bit, I suppose. You know, they managed to put fishing rod and bait in one set. And if the poison bow and poison arrows can't be used, like if you can't use normal arrows with the poison bow, and you can't use poison arrows with the normal bow, and same with the fire bow and arrows, why aren't these just one thing? That's a little silly. Whatever, I guess. Alright, the egg incubator, we need the ancient tech for it. And we need the ancient civilization parts, which I believe it comes from fighting like the boss enemies. So in our particular case, that would be Chillet. I don't think that we're ready to fight Chillet yet, though. Huh. Oh, okay. Those ice organs probably came from the Pangolets, would be my guess. Okay, so what do? Wait, what was that? Oh, chest settings. I see. Okay. Cool, cool. Click off stone. Ores. Not that they're being stored in there anyways, but yeah, wood doesn't need to go in there. Fiber is probably fine, but it can go in here instead. Okay, so this, let's turn off stone, ores, wood. So hopefully they'll stop putting things in weird places. And, you know, making this far more annoying than it needs to be, and items all spread out and junk. It'll be fine eventually once we get a little bit sorted, but pals are very silly in their organizational skills. I'm not sure if they're actually eating the baked berries or not. And let's check on them. Okay, so sanity 74. Okay, so Vixie is a little low on sanity, but they're not too bad off. That being said, we definitely do want to get the hot springs when we can, which will be next level. Alright, so then, next would be... I need more stone. Yeah, we spent a little time getting wood, now it's time to get stone. Yeah, we gotta start catching things, because that's how we're gonna get a bunch of our XP in the early game, I think. So that'll help us push our levels and get everybody all situated on the farm. Probably starts with catching a bunch of the local wildlife. We'll have an army of celeries. And T-Fence, because those seem to be the most predominant pals around here. Which makes sense, we're kind of on the beach. And I see we're still a little too close to base. Oh, and I'm dying. There we go. Oh, would you look at that? Hellspheres. How convenient. What? Oh, it's not letting me put... Wait, what? It's considered an ore? That's weird. Okay, well, whatever, I guess. Should probably, you know, end up with a food in our inventory so that we can nom on that, but it'll probably end up being berries as we start gathering more and more. Okay, they are eating the baked berries. Good, good, good. Not that it gives a whole lot of extra sanity, but at least it gives something. I suppose. Better nutrition than the normal berries at the very least. And so begins our humble empire. Oh, and I'm almost out of arrows, so I guess I should punk a bunch of these trees. Whew! That was a set of noises. You know what? We have stat points too. I guess maybe we only got one stat point from one of our levels, because we have 3 points in the stamina and 2 points in the weight. Unless it just randomly ate one of my stats, but I don't know. I guess we still need the stone and palladium fragments, so might as well just break our pickaxe on rocks and things while we're out here. You know, they have all this space here on the bottom right, like, for, like, the weapons and stuff. Why is there not, like, just a durability bar here? Something, I'm just complaining, don't mind me. Everybody's in good condition. Everybody's doing alright. Everybody's doing their thing. And it's almost bedtime for everybody. Including myself, I suppose. There's probably not really much to do during the night here, honestly, so yeah, I should probably just also catch some Z's and try to fast forward the time. If that's a thing you can do in this game. I don't remember if you can or not. Let's see. Yeah. Arrows. Let's do that. Does one of my dorks in my party have handicrafts? Handiwork? Spark does. Okay. Penguin does. Alright. I will let Spark It do that for a moment. It is starting to get chilly, so I'm going to change clothes real quick. Well, I guess grab a sweatshirt and whatever. Anyways. Alright. Do 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 do. We be crafting. What were we short on for the Statue of Power? Was it fiber? I feel like it was fiber. We might have that fiber now. This process is so slow with a PAL with Handiwork 1. You really need Handiwork like 3 or 4, which is one of the reasons why Anubis is like one of the best PALs in the game. And then the chaining, or the, not chaining, but gosh, what is it called? Condensing? You condense PALs into other PALs, so then you're supposed to make like 1,000,000 Anubis and then condense them so that you have 1 Anubis that ends up with like Handiwork 5. That's the busy work, that's like super busy work. Too much busy work. I think we might ding level 9 here after finishing these arrows, I'm not sure. Yeah. And I'm gonna double check and make sure there is stuff that needs to be picked up. Okay. So we'll help Sparky here finish making this stuff. Or, well, while they're doing that, you can check tech. Okay. Hot springs, yes. Outfits, yes. Hey, we got the celery thing, so that we can make a glider. We have a glider, so don't see a point in that. Alright, let's make some cloth. I feel like cloth is kind of like the hard part of the early game, especially in randomizer, because sometimes you don't find the pals for like wool and stuff, so it can be a little rough actually getting the cloth you need for like the bed and like the clothes in the early game. Yeah, randomizer is fun. So we could make the Tundra outfit. We do have the materials for that. It does give us a little bit more defense, and it'll help protect us against cold. And maybe if we're going into the snow or something, I think that we'll chill on that for right now. Okay, so we need to make the Statue of Power, which honestly doesn't really need to be close to anything. So we can just make it all the way out here. Excellent. Okay, so we need to build something else too, right? PAL Gear Workshop, okay. Oh yeah. PAL dressing facility. Gotta put the dank skins on. I think that we actually have, I think we have a Krojiro skin. Oh, we have a Gumo skin too. Sure, why not? Yeah. I didn't realize I had a Jet Dragon skin. That doesn't really change Anubis's look very much, does it? There we go. Gojiro. Yeah. Give Gojiro a nice little witchy hat. I think I got a bunch of these skins like after I'd like finished playing. I love these little Chillet skins. They're so adorable. A lot of Chillet skins apparently. Wonder if I've missed any skins. I feel like probably not, but sure. We have a pirate Pingullet. And I don't think we've caught anything else. Alright. So the next thing is your workbench. Surely pals aren't gonna get stuck here. They probably are. Oh, what? Maybe I have to I probably have to reset Kojiro and Gumas to get their skins active. Interesting we don't have a skin for like Vixie or Cremis yet. But, eh. There we go. Okay, yeah. Just needed to reset them a little bit. Whoops. Need that, and I need those to stay with me. Yeah, look at our little pirate penguin. Yeah, sure, you can go help with stuff, I guess. Yeah. Base upgrade. Crusher Stone Pit logging sites. That makes a lot of sense. Logging sites. Stone and fragments. Okay. I will say that, at the very least, the beginning of the game is not particularly intuitive. I'm not sure if that's actually the phrase I want to be using here, but like, it feels very like, oh, gather materials, build a bunch of things, gather a ton of materials, build a bunch of things. Which, I guess makes sense, but I don't know, it's like, feels like super duper basic. And it doesn't really feel like it encourages you to like do a lot of like exploring and like roaming around. Like it's like, yep, I want you to spend like the first hour hitting nodes and like just building structures. And that's how you're gonna start the game. I don't know. Cause like, once we got here to the base, right, it's like, oh, okay, you don't have enough stone, you don't have enough wood, so like, walk 5 feet, hit rocks, hit hit wood, bring it back, spend a bunch of time holding down F to build buildings. Wonder if there's a setting that I kind of glossed over where maybe it like has like faster building structure times, so you don't have to like sit here and hold F for like a minute, like just to get like one of your workbenches down or something. Though then again, also like the increased resources would definitely do that too, right? If we had, you know, 5 times as much drops, then we'd be getting so much stone and wood from like the same node. It's okay though. I mean, honestly, a lot of the times, like, you put in some amount of time for, like, your base, but, like, eventually it just becomes automated, so you don't have to worry so much about it. And, of course, you know, it is pretty normal for these types of games in the early game to just be like, yeah, spend the first hour whacking nodes and gathering resources, building a shelter. Eh. You know what? I guess I should have caught one of those rush ores? Forget what they're called. Should have caught one of the piggies while it was over at the village. But at the very least, we can just teleport over to the village and go catch one. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Probably. Okay. And then we need the crusher. And we're low on the fragments. I feel like the palladium fragments are actually one of the materials in this game that are kind of mildly obnoxious to get. Like, it's not hard to get a few of them, but like later on when you like mass produce spears and stuff, like you need so many fragments. And there is like a conversion thing, but then it's like you have to build it, you have to assign a pal to it, and it still takes time for it to like process. This is one of those games where it's like, at a certain point, you probably end up like the last time that I played, I had the base fully automated, so then I would just leave the game on like overnight while I was sleeping, and my pals, you know, just did their cycle, and through like one sleep cycle, I got like so many, like thousands of resources. But then I still had to do that like a couple more times, because it just wasn't enough. Thank you, pals, for all that you do. Let's see here. Gear is in mostly pretty good shape. Did I not craft a glider? I thought I crafted a glider. You know what? Oh, I crafted clothes instead of the glider. That's right. Now that we have some more wool and we've gotten some more cloth, now we can make a parachute. I should have made the parachute, and then once we got some more wool, we could have made the snow clothes or something. Wasted materials. That's okay though. Not that big of a deal. Alright, so for now then, let's go out here. Oh, right, and what, we're almost at the triple bow, which I think is at 10? I think that's about the time where we might be ready for Chillet, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, so I only have one stat point, so I guess it's like, some of the early levels, it's like 1 point, 2 point, 1 point, 2 point, something like that. Let's get a little bit of work speed in here. That'll kind of help our early game a little bit. I probably should have put a point into it sooner. But, oh well. Oh, and this person wanted a watering pal, right? Well, we're gonna have a bunch of those, so... Living out by the ocean, we definitely have a lot of water pals. Ah, syndicates! These guys are jerks. We're not going to have access to guns for quite a while, but I do believe that there are some early game guns now. Where I think they didn't exist before when the game first came out. It's that premise, right? Yeah. We are going to eventually need a fire pal for kindling, or not for kindling, but for doing like the smelter and stuff. We're gonna need to get metal from metal tools. But we are mostly looking for a boar here. You know what? We can pass off one of our T-pins to this person who needs a watering pal. Yeah, we can gather some mushrooms here too. Oh, boar. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, rush ore. Little doggos. They just can't be bothered to not cause a ruckus. We'll kill this node eventually. Just kidding. Not if our Not if our pickaxe breaks. Alright, let's talk to this person. Oh, okay, cool. We can grab stuff from our box too. You know what? These actually have some good skills, ferocious and infinite stamina. So let's go ahead and give off this level 3 celery then. There you go. Cool. Stout fruit, 5 megaspheres, 2k gold. The heck is a stout fruit? Precious fruit that is extremely difficult to obtain, slightly increases a pal's defense. What? That's cool. I'm not sure when our gear got reorganized either, but that's awesome. So like, doing quests actually feels worth it. Also, like, this guy wants to see a lift monk, and there's literally a lift monk right here. Pal Ecological Researcher. Nice to meet you. I'm researching pal species and conducting an ecological survey, including unidentified species in this area. You have a Palpedia, don't you? Would you mind showing it to me for reference? Oh gosh! It's just Professor Oak. He wants to see my Pokedex. Okay. Already did that. Fantastic. You recorded 10 species. This is incredibly valuable research data. Please accept this reward as a token of my appreciation. That's definitely not just the Pokemon researchers who want to see your Pokedex. Certainly not. Oh nice, we can use that for tech points. Okay, cool. 3-shot bow. We should go make that immediately. Furnace we are going to need. We're also going to need some flame organs. So we'll probably go back to the beginning area because there are some of those little foxy foxes there. And I guess we'll make the feathered hairband because why not? We'll definitely need nails at some points. You know what? Bengal, it looks cool as a pirate. Let's have him help out. Okay, and then the 3-shot bow. Wasn't sure if we had all the materials for it, but I'm glad that we do. Oh, I don't know why I thought that those were, like, our Crojiro wandering through here, and then I saw that there was 2 of them, and I was like, oh, wait, those are just wild, aren't they? Yeah, eventually we'll put up a wall around this place, but, for now, it is what it is what it is. Crojiro is like, yo, my homies. I know those guys. And I think that we lost our bread, but oh well. It's not the end of the world. Is there anything that is overlapping here? Bones, leather, pal fluids. Oh, there's a pal sphere in there. Okay, so one of the things I do like to do is... What? I must have used up all the wood for the 3-shot bow. And I also need to repair I need to repair my pickaxe. I was saying something before and I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Probably just that I needed to repair my stuff. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Hello, hello. I mean, so far, it's mostly the same as the last time I played. We're not very far into the game. Though, there are these, like, new little, I don't think there's one over there. I think there's one over here. There's these new little, like, wind circles or something that, like, you can use to help you jump up cliffs and stuff. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. Not me getting distracted, but yeah, these things are so cool. Because like, whereas before I'd have to, you know, just climb up this whole thing and probably wait for stamina and stuff. Now you can just fly. And there's a bunch of these like all over the place, so that's really cool. The only like new-ish pal we've caught is Krojiro, but he's from the is it Sakuradima Island, or is that a real island? I think that's a real island. I'm gonna die trying to catch these Capri, most of it. Yep. Ow. But I did catch the other one. Yeah, I'm not always the most careful when it comes to combat in this game. So, stuff happens. Minor injury. Okay, the minor injury went away. Level 2 gardening. So let's put that Capricorn in over our Gumas. Our little Gumi. And we need to get a logging pal and a mining pal. Much work to be done. Still though, I mean, getting an upgrade on our berry planting is always nice. Totally worth the death. Oh, there's a monkey. Let's get ourselves a monkey. Monkey, get. Yeah, we might not be quite ready for that chillet yet. That's all right. We're working on it. I'm also gonna try to catch one of these lift monks, but alright, that's a little better. Hey, stay in there. 78% and we're not even getting a shake. There we go. There we go. Yep, that's just my luck, losing you know, 2 70% in a row. catch a Bushi and name him Rengoku. That's a little ways down the line though. I think the earliest Bushis that you can find are like level like 20 or something like that. We're only like a couple of hours in, so this is still really early. Why did that sound like a chickpea? Oh, right. The axe is broken. Right? No? Okay. That was weird. It like wasn't letting me swing the axe for some reason. Oh yeah, the axe is like almost full. Game's being all weird. Oh, the tombats. Oh my gosh, all of my pals woke up to just kick that Tombat's butt. Guys, why are you like this? We wanted him on our team. He could have helped us. Alright. Well, I don't see any other Tombats in the area, so I think that we're a little out of luck in that regard. We might be able to find one somewhere else, though. Could you stop being all weird and freaky, please? Go on, get out of here. Just the little ragdoll bodies are so silly. I feel like this is like a bug that ended up becoming a feature. There we go. No, now we don't have to look at them. Man, look at that sky though. It gets these skies like this in Valheim, they get to be so pretty because you don't interact with them at all. So they're just kind of like slapped on there, you know? But it looks good. Okay, I gotta reorganize my stuff here. I guess the key can go with me. Yeah, because I'm gonna... Yeah, I should carry around keys with me. I'm a little silly if I don't, honestly. Because, realistically, they don't do me any good sitting in a box. And if we come across the chest, we're gonna need to open it. So we'll need the keys. Cold? How the heck am I cold? Oh, because Pangolit's out. I see. That makes sense. Yeah, I forgot about the mechanic of like having like a fire pal or like a cold pal. I guess an ice pal. Having them out helps like cool you down or heat you up. Yeah, foxbarks. That's the one. We gotta go catch one or two of those little guys. We should also build a couple more beds. Oh, and the hot spring. Dang it, penguin. Oh, I'm taking 6 damage a tick? Alright, Spark it. You're helping. Pengu is trying to kill me. Probably because he's a pirate. Little pirate Pengu. And yes, the hot springs. We need wood. Don't worry guys, I got you all covered. We will not be having any more sanity loss on this ranch. We treat our workers right, and by workers I mean employees, and by employees I mean our pals. Our buddies, our homies, our friends. Also our laborers. But realistically, we do a lot of labor too, so it's a group effort. It's not unethical. We work too. This is basically a farm. Hey everybody, if you want to eat on the farm, you got to work on the farm, right? But yeah, we will make sure that everybody can have a nice, relaxing time. I don't know why, but the line from Up, "Take a bath, you hippie," just popped into my head. I am not with him. This is serious. He's out to get your house. Tell your boss he can have my house. Really? When I'm dead. You know, I don't really mind taking a little bit of a dip myself here, to be honest. How do you emote? Like that. Yeah. There we go. Making sure that we're nice and clean, relaxed, and rested as well. Alright, anyways. Too bad that doesn't actually do anything. Alright, we caught a monkey. What are we doing with said monkey? He logs! Alright. Monkey, you have been hired. Boar, you have also been hired. We have beds for everybody. Boar, where are you going? Yo, there's a... My guy. Pigu. There's literally a mining area right here. Get over there. And you, monkey? It's so funny picking up the pals and they're just ragdolled and floppy. You are assigned to the logging site. Soon we won't have to do that sort of stuff once we get the monitoring stand, and we don't have to do the weird picking them up and throwing them at places. Grazing. Awkward. Capridy. Touch shops of red berries. One assigned to the ranch. I see. Okay. Well, I don't need you to do that. I need you to do planting. Thank you. The food source is very important for everybody, guys. And then to help these guys out, I'm gonna put a wooden chest right here. require the stone, and we will just slap it right in there. So if any of it gets dropped on the ground, hopefully whoever is moving it will simply move it into that box. So they don't have to go very far. Ugh. Caperty. Okay, yeah, it's just gonna keep resetting over the ranch. I see. That's why we need the monitoring stand, so we can turn off Caperty's desire to come be in the ranch instead of working on the planters. Okay. Well, right. I kind of forgot about the crusher that we were working on. We don't have enough wood and we don't have enough fragments. Okay. Level 11! What was it, level 11? Metal stuff? Ah, yes, the, like, sphere modifiers. I haven't really messed with those too much. I feel like I got like the one that didn't really change the style too much. It's like the bar one or something like that, but it's like way higher level. Gonna be quite a long time before we get to that. Also, we are at like the 2.5 hour mark. Okay. Do-do-do-do. I think what we'll do here is we'll get our crusher built, and then I think I'm gonna call it for the night. Goodness gracious, these things break so easily. You know what? We can put fiber in here too. 4 is resting. Good. Yeah, we don't really need to access those very often, so crusher can go right here. Should be fine. Wait, hold on. That is facing the wrong direction. Yeah, I think it wants to face this direction. I think this is forward. Right, okay. So that's, you change wood to fiber here and stone to paltium fragments. Yeah, that's the thing. Probably won't be doing too much with that right now, but whatever. Upgrade base. And we just need to build a primitive furnace, which requires stone and flame organs. Yep, so we're kind of held back by flame organs right now. Get a little bit of health. A little bit of health for you. Oh, chill. You know what? maybe we should try fighting the Chillet. That can be the way we try to close out this game here, or close out the stream here. But what I wanted to do first is... yeah, let's get Flack in here. Flack will transport stuff. Flack can also water. And we'll also put another box right here, super close to the ranch, so that whoever's transporting stuff doesn't have very far to go. Wait, did we get bones from here? We might have. Alright, well, whatever. Wait, where did all my coins go? Oh, they were putting coins in there, I see. Whatever, that's fine. Alright, well, it's not like it's very far, but it's a little bit closer to the Chillet. Let's go see what we can do about this noodle boy. Also, marker. Star. Kind of interesting that we can't put a marker like directly on the Chillet, but whatever. It is what it is. Oh yeah, we have the copper key for this. Boom. Old bow schematic, frag grenades. Well, we could throw grenades at this Chillet, but I don't exactly want to do that, so... Pengu, I choose you. Help me fight this Chillet. Let's see, where'd they go? I don't remember Chillet having that attack before. Okay, let's kind of try to use the trees to our advantage, maybe. There we go. Bingo? You know what? Now I see. I see what happened. So the command that I issued earlier was just for my active pal, not for the base pals. It's gonna be a hard catch, but I think we can do it. Hey! Confidence. Got our first ancient tech point. And we have ancient civ parts. Nice. Okay, so we could get the feed bag, but I think the egg incubator is where we want to be. Alright, that wasn't too bad, honestly. Where are we going? We're going home, and I am definitely heading in the wrong direction. That being said, there's a Lipmunk effigy right there, so... is that a... I don't remember, is that a black market area? I think that might be a black market area, so... Might be Duder selling pals. Or it could just be kind of a way through. It's hard to tell with these kind of remnants of civilization, but yeah, it looks like it's just a pathway. Okay, so let's head home. And we will get our noodle boy in our party, because chillets are adorable. Oh, we gotta put a costume on, of course. And I guess we'll see if we can get the saddle. I don't remember what level the chillet saddle is, though. We might not be high enough level for it. Is that a cold egg? I feel like some of these item placements got a little borked somewhere. It's not an egg. Huh. Random skill fruit just laying on the ground. That's weird. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain about it, but it's weird. I'm used to them only being in like the skill trees. Do 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 do. Oh, I messed up. We didn't give the pals enough beds. Gotta fix that. And our piggy is angry. Fixed assignment to Paldium ore. What? Not what I was assigning him to at all. Yeah, you go ahead. You rest up, piggy. Ah, we got the boss chillet. Logging foreman. 25% increase in player logging efficiency. Ah, okay, so we should have chillet out when we're chopping trees. Is what I understood from that. Let's go ahead and put chillet at the start of the party. And that T-Fint just like fell out of the sky and took fall damage. I really like the like little winter outfit. It is really cute, but I haven't used the lion dancer outfit before, so we're gonna use that. Look at our noodle boy being all cute. Look at him. And then yeah, the saddle would be in the tech tree. So what level is that? Level 13. Okay, so it'll be a little bit, but it's not too far off. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, folks. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from streaming for a little while as well. Not sure how long that's gonna be, but basically, rundown of it will be, we'll either come back to Palworld, if there's not like any new Valheim updates by the time I decide to come back. At the latest, I will be back for the Valheim official 1.0 release. But yeah, I don't know. It's very possible that I'll just have like a few streams sprinkled in here and there. Not 100% sure, but yeah, I just need a little bit of a break from it. It's mental health things. But anyways, Thank you guys all really so much for coming and hanging out and checking Palworld out with me. I hope that you'll all have a wonderful rest of your day and or nights, and however other many days and nights there are before I see you all again next time. Um, I hope that you guys will spread love and kindness out there into the world, and that it will circulate right back onto you. I also hope the dogs will be quiet, but we all know how that goes, right? But yeah, so till next time, guys. Everybody, hope that you have a good one. For now, and until next time, Gravy signing out.